Welcome to DIY storytelling with objects. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a story in the moment with items that you can find in your home or classroom. This can be anything from toys, souvenirs, kitchen utensils, accessories, or whatever you can find that fits on a table. I am mentioning the size of the objects because one time a very excited 5-year-old brought a vacuum cleaner to a family storytelling session. You can tell stories with objects in different ways. You can do it on your own like this. Start the story with a character that faces a challenge. Give it a name and go from there with whatever objects you have. For example, once there was a very hungry squirrel called Max. He dreamed of a huge peanut but could not find one anywhere. Max went to see his best friend Albert, who said, "I will help you find one. Let me just get on my horse. Maybe I am lucky." Now, just in case you get stuck with ideas how to continue a story, use the words "and then." And then he rode into the wood where he heard music. "Hey, Camilla is in the neighborhood," he thought. Camilla was enjoying herself in the sun. "What's up, Albert?" she purred, and he told her what he was doing. "Oh, I know just the person to ask," Camilla said. "Let me get him." And within a few minutes, she came back with Nicholas, the hermit. "Nicholas," Camilla said, "we need to help Max. He is hungry and cannot find any peanuts." "That is no problem. I just put on my peanut finding shoes and walk 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. Wow! Nicholas stood in front of a big chest. "Only Max can open it, and when he does, he will find it full of peanuts." And this is exactly what happened. Finally, give the story a title. You can also take a picture of the row of objects, get a printout, and start a very unique storybook. This is a story with 10 items told by one person. You can also do this together with others. Each participant chooses 5 to 10 items. The more items, the longer the story. Again, you start the story, then whoever has an object that can continue this beginning can put it next to yours. With only one sentence, that's enough. And you do not go one after the other in your group. Rather, anyone who has an idea can contribute. It is not a competition as to who can get rid of their objects fastest. It is a story that unfolds slowly and benefits from each participant's input. Very young ones, 2 or 3 years old, can just choose an item and then the older ones incorporate it in the story. The story does not have to be logical. It can be totally silly. For example, you can say when it's your turn, "Meanwhile in Oslo," and give the story a new direction. So you tell the story either by yourself or with others. And here is another idea. If you happen to be very busy work-wise and even have to travel a lot, you can still do this storytelling via Skype or Zoom. Connect with your family or classroom at a given time and use whatever objects you have available on your desk or in your hotel room. Maybe you even picked up something during the day. Take turns telling the story. It will be unique and it might even inspire you to look at your surroundings from a different perspective. And this is my last idea for today. I call it the suspense tray. You can do this at home or in the classroom with your children watching you. Take a tray, walk around the room or rooms you have and put a few items on it, saying, "In 2 days I shall tell a story with it." You actually decide on the time frame, whichever suits your audience best. Then you put the tray at a spot where it can stay. Next to the tray, you put a box with small objects. Out of this, your children, and if you do this in the family, everybody, maybe even visitors, can pick one object to put on the tray that goes into the story that you're going to tell. And yes, an item can be exchanged if a better one is found in the box. You can, of course, vary the number of items that can be added. That is entirely up to you. But do make sure you have a box with objects ready that everybody can choose from, and you can live with the selection on the tray. At the appointed storytelling day, cover the tray with a cloth. Let the anticipation grow. And then you have a go at impromptu storytelling. If you get stuck, ask the audience. They will surely know how to continue. Take a photo of the final object arrangement, find a title, and make a hard copy, and you have another page in your very individual storybook. By the way, all this can of course also be done with friends and colleagues. It is not for children only. Storytelling with objects, very versatile, colorful and inspiring. Enjoy!